Hello, YouTubers. Welcome again to another episode of Follow the Money, where we are following the $2,000 stimulus check status. Will you be receiving a $2,000 stimulus check? It will be our third consecutive stimulus check for Americans due to the coronavirus pandemic, and I'm here to give you the latest update. Now, third stimulus check. What are the chances of a $2,000 or $1,400 check? So now that the victories by the two Democrats on Tuesday's Senate runoff elections in Georgia are finished, this could mean a third stimulus check for Americans this spring. So you guys, according to analysts, it's very likely that this may happen. Go ahead and hit the subscribe button and like the video so it can be shared. This information is critical to the financial likelihood of Americans, and we really want to get this information out there, okay? Especially so that we know what we can do to ensure that we do get that third stimulus check here on the Follow the Money channel. Okay, so let's continue now with the likelihood of receiving this $2,000 stimulus check. It's actually being proposed from other members of Senate that it should be $1,400, which is still not that bad, but hey, we would prefer $2,000. So basically, this third stimulus check would provide crucial financial support for households that this week are receiving the $600 payments directed by the most recent relief bill, an effort that has been criticized by both Democrats and some Republicans as doing too little to help struggling families. Yes, $600 is not enough for Americans. Our cost of living, that'll be gone in 5 minutes, paying one or two bills. So let's just keep it real, you guys. It's really not a lot, okay? CBS News projects that Democrats Jon Ossoff and Raphael Warnock have defeated incumbent Republican Senator Kelly Loeffler and David Perdue, okay? So the surprise outcome is to our benefit because we're more likely now to get that third stimulus check. Okay, so another so-called economic impact payment would come on the heels of the most recent relief measure, a $900 billion relief bill that President Donald Trump delayed and criticized as ridiculously low. So Democrats and some Republicans had supported lifting the check to $2,000 per person, but we all know the effort failed due to opposition from Senate Majority Leader Mitch McConnell, who's on our shit list right now. So a big question is whether lawmakers might push for $2,000 or $1,400 cash payments. Make sure you guys comment below and let me know what you think. $2,000 versus $1,400, and what do you think the likelihood of us receiving this actual third stimulus is? With the latter representing, so with the $1,400 representing the difference between the $600 checks and the squash effort to boost them to $2,000 in the most recent bill. Okay, we are expecting growing anticipation that Democrats will pursue additional stimulus with a $2,000 check, or at least the remaining $1,400 as a leading item. Ed Mills, an analyst with investment bank Raymond James, said this in a report following that Georgia election. Okay, you guys, so we got analysts out here analyzing this for us so we don't have to do the brain damage, all the work to figure it out ourselves. Okay, so let's figure out here what Biden has been saying. What has Biden been saying about this third stimulus check, since he will be our next president-elect in a few weeks here. Mr. Biden has described the $900 billion stimulus bill passed last month as a down payment on a more comprehensive relief package soon to come. That could translate into a new package ranging from $1 trillion to $1.5 trillion. Whew, that's a lot, okay? Biden tweeted that the debate over $2,000 isn't some abstract debate in Washington. It's about real lives. Hardworking Americans need help, and they need it now. And we need it now. Repeat. Georgia, you have the power to make it happen. So that's what Biden said before the Georgia election. And let's just see if all this comes into fruition, you guys, because we already had those results from Georgia, and the results is that we're closer to getting a third stimulus check now with those results. Okay, so a sweetened stimulus package would likely come in March. That's because the most recent relief measure extended unemployment programs until mid-March, which puts pressure on Congress to act an additional financial support by that cutoff time to continue jobless benefits for millions of unemployed Americans. So here on Follow the Money, we will be doing several videos on the unemployment boost and how long that is going to last. Right now, we have information from the latest economic relief bill that in mid-March, those additional funds for unemployment will be cut off. So usually the cutoff of unemployment benefits is conducive with the timing of a third stimulus check. That's the pattern for the last year since this pandemic has started. When economic unemployment bonus benefits end, that's when they usually start to renegotiate right before that time on whether to extend them and then also give a third stimulus payment. So mid-March is the time to be looking out for this, you guys, okay? So Democrats are likely to push for a new round of checks worth $2,000, nothing that both Mr. Biden as well as Warnock and Ossoff had campaigned on the issue. So while stumping for the candidates ahead of this week's vote, Mr. Biden said that their election would help get $2,000 checks out the door immediately. What? Let me read that again. Mr. Biden said their election would help get $2,000 checks out of the door immediately to help people who are in real trouble. Okay. So there's some unfortunate news here I just wanted to share with you guys on Follow the Money. There are 8 million more poor people since the pandemic started. So 8 million Americans have slipped into poverty during the coronavirus. Millions of others are experiencing a range of hardships from food insecurity to trouble paying their bills after the crisis upended the economy. Okay, the $600 checks is really a laughing matter, guys. You know, it's not a lot at all. They're not really helping a lot, and it is what it is. Some economists say much more funding is needed beyond the recent $900 million bill. That's a big number, $900 billion bill package to help the economy until coronavirus vaccines are widely distributed, which may be until the summer or fall of 2021. Okay, so this is basically, you guys, stimulus checks are helping households, okay? Like the video if you agree, okay? Stimulus checks are helping weather the crisis, but it's not the end-all be-all. We are going to need additional support as many millions of Americans still are in dire economic need. So let's look for mid-March. Let's look for those extended unemployment benefits ending. And that's when the renegotiations of that third, possibly $2,000 or $1,400 stimulus payment will be sent out mid-March. Okay, if you like this update, press the like button, share it, subscribe, comment. I want your feedback. Thank you so much for tuning in.